This is Mandilore, and I am making a video response to lillylivers' rant on which titled "Gangsta Kids Suck Indeed," and they indeed do suck. But I'm mainly doing this video because I really want to talk about, what she was talking about growing up, everything. I don't want to tell an unfortunate event that, it's just a shame. There was a certain part of where I used to live. I used to live in a place called Denham Springs, Louisiana, and half my childhood was in this, was in this area. And about 1998, we had moved as such to a new area of Louisiana because Dad wanted to be closer to his work because he was tired of taking so darn long to get to work. So he moved into a house closer, and the house was much nicer too. Now the area wasn't bad. It was a pretty good neighborhood. I'm gonna tell you the contrast. Okay, the neighborhood was very nice, very well kept, very clean. People, mowed their lawn. There wasn't really any littering. There were a few bad houses, but, it was just, some people were just fucking redneck white trash. But, the neighborhood was, at a fairly good state. I could walk down the street, up and down my street and not have to worry about anything ever happening to me. That was how safe this neighborhood, that's, you're going to see why I say that. Well, as the years grow on, about 2006, 2007-ish, my friends in Denham Springs I had been out of contact with for a while, and I mean a long time. But I come in contact with this one guy. He was from my area, and he had told me all the bad things that started happening. This is one of the main reasons I hate rap with a grudge, because shortly after, when gangster rap and everybody started trying to be gangster, this is when this shit started happening. Pretty much my old neighborhood, the neighborhood I spent half my childhood in, became the freaking ghetto, almost. I went over there and I saw the neighborhood was trashed. There was freaking, drug dealers, and it looked like shit everywhere. I heard about so many thefts. Shit got so bad, this guy changed his name. This guy changed his name, and he used to live where I used to live. I saw my house, they tore my house up. I was so ashamed because I was like, man, I remember growing up in that house, and that house was so beautiful. And it was just, it tore my heart. And people, they'll yell at, fussing me when I'm talking shit about rap. Well, and I know I mainly talk bad about gangster rap, and this is probably one of the reasons, because as soon as that stuff started breaking out, everybody jumped on that gangster wagon, but they took it a little too serious there, and made a big impact in my life. And I went there, the last time I went there, before I moved, I officially moved out of my state last year, I went there about October, late October, and remember I said that that even as a little kid I could walk up and down that street with no problem. I was scared to walk down there as a freaking 19-year-old man. As a 19-year-old man, I don't feel safe because of all the gangsters, the drug dealers everywhere. I didn't even feel safe to do that. I haven't really seen the gangsters. I only heard the stories, but with all these stories, and like I also said, I had friends die. I lost some of my friends I ain't seen since 1998. I've lost friends. Lost them to drugs. They've even lost their lives. This shit is just massive to me, It's one thing to grow up in the projects, but if you had a place where everything was great, and you was a big part of your life, and then later on somebody just comes and tears it apart. That's a whole nother thing. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be too ignorant to even know. But I think you lily livers, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, thank you for watching my video, and keep on doing what you're doing.